Hi, welcome back. This is lesson 11 for Math D. It's freezing in here today, so I'm wearing my coat. Sorry. All right. First, we are going to begin on the textbook pages. Find column or the first part, and I'll read what it says in the box. Follow along. If a fraction is a whole number, the picture of the fraction shows units that are completely shaded and have no parts left over. These pictures shows whole numbers. You can see the pictures that show whole units. Touch the picture that shows circles. Three units are shaded. So the fraction for this picture equals 3. Next picture, 5 units are shaded. So the fraction for this picture equals 5. Next picture, 2 units are shaded, so the fraction for this picture equals 2. The rest of the pictures do not show whole numbers. Touch the picture that shows circles. The fraction for this picture is more than 3 and less than 4. Touch the boxes. The fraction for this picture is more than 5 and less than 6. Touch the number line. The fraction for this picture is more than 1 and less than 2. Remember, if a fraction equals a whole number, no leftover parts are shaded. Find the items for part 1. Some of these fractions equal whole numbers, others do not. Your turn. On your lined paper, please write each fraction, each picture that shows a fraction for a whole number. Let's go ahead and look at the pictures. So it's easy to tell when they have a whole number because the whole parts are shaded in with none left over. So for example, for A, we have 1, 2. 2 is my bottom number. However, 2, 4, 6 is my top number. So for C, I have 2 or 6 over 2. But there are no leftover parts here. Okay, go ahead and look at B. Same thing. I have 2 parts per whole, so 2 is my bottom number, but 4 is my top number. 2 parts per whole, 4 shaded. Problem C. Okay, I have 3 parts per unit and 3, 6 shaded. 3 parts per unit, but 6 are shaded. Go ahead and look at D. All right, so for D, I am not going to be able to solve it right now because I do not have, it's not a whole fraction. I don't have a whole number here, okay? So because there's one little segment missing, let's go ahead over to E. Same thing here, look, we have a little segment missing. Let's go to F. All right, let's talk about F. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4 is my bottom number. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is the top number. 12 over 4. Each one of these fractions you're able to use as a division problem, okay? So it's going to tell me how many different parts I have or how many different units I have. So 2 goes into 6, 3 times. 2 goes into 4, twice. 3 goes into 6, 2 times. 4 goes into 12, 3 times. All right. Part 2, I'm going to just quickly go over because it's going to be in your workbook page, but normally in class we wouldn't necessarily go over this, okay? All right, so this is a table, okay? This is a number map for counting by threes. For numbers that are not in the top row, the second digit of each number is 1 less than the digit above it. So do you see? It counts down. 2, 1, 0, 5, 4, 8, 7. So they kind of count down. You're going to have to fill in this exact table on your Part 1, Lesson 11 workbook page today. Okay? Moving on. Text or part 3. For some of these problems, you're going to have to borrow in only one of the columns. Other problems you'll have to borrow twice. I want you to go ahead and copy these problems onto your lined paper. I will help you with the first 2. I already have them up here written on my board. So we're going to go ahead and solve. All right, so I cannot take 8 from 2, so I'm going to go over here and borrow. 4 minus 1 is 3. I'm going to put a 1 here. Now I have 12 minus 8, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 4 is my answer. Now I have 5, or 3 take away 5. I can't do it, so I have to borrow twice. 9 minus 1 is 8. So now I have 13 minus 5. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 8 is my answer for that part. Now we have 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6, 8, 7, 6. 284, and I had to borrow 2 times. Remember, some of these problems you have to borrow just once, some of them you have to borrow twice. So here I'm only going to have to borrow once because it's only, 2-digit numbers. Can't take 9 from 6, so I'm going to go over here. 3 minus 1 is 2. Now I have 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9 is 16. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 5, 6, 7. 16 minus 9 is 7. 2 minus 1 is 1. My answer is 17. All right. You can pause here and complete the rest of those problems. However, we are going to jump over to the workbook page. Remember what I said here. This is the exact same as what we have in our textbook page. Just go ahead and copy that, fill that in. All right. Here is part 2 on our workbook page for these 2 tables. Each table you'll find the missing numbers. The arrows on the table show that you'll work the rows for one of the tables and the columns for the other side. Touch table A. The big numbers at the end of each row. It is the total for the row. Touch the word total. See the total? All right, so I have worked on these with you guys a little bit. I am going to do the first one with you. Okay, so in this problem, our problems are going this way, so our totals are over here. In this problem, our problems are going downward, so our totals are down here. Okay, so I did write this first one up for you. I just didn't write the box for total, but I'll squeeze it in. All right, so remember, when we're working this way, 30 is my total for the row, 36. So I have to find my small number. To find my small number, I have to subtract. 36 minus 12. 6 minus 2, 6, 5, 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. 24 in my box. Okay, I've got one row solved. Now, second row. Do I have a total? No, that means I'm missing my big number. So I'm going to add 19 and 26 to get my big number. Woo. 9 plus 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 down, carry the 1. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. 45. So my big number here is 45. And my last box, since I'm working this way, I know 81 is my big number, 50 is my small number, I'm missing another small number, so I have to work backwards and subtract. 81 minus 50, 81 minus 50, squeezing it in, sorry about that. All right, so 0 minus 1, 0, 8 minus 5, 3, so my answer is 31. Okay, that is your first box solved. This next one, you are going to be working downwards. So 31, 12, you're going to be looking for your total. So if you don't have your big number, you're going to add. You're going to add these two to find this one. The next column or the next row. Up here, you're missing a small number, so you are going to have to work backwards. 56 minus 13 to get the small number here. Same thing with this one. We are missing a small number. Going to have to work backwards. 99 minus 74 equals box. When you are finished, I would like you to go back into your textbook, complete the independent work. You only have sections 4, 5, and 6. When you are finished, please take a picture, submit it to your teacher, send it to the correct person online. If you have any questions or anything, please let us know. Thanks.